hate machines. Why are we still embarrassed about the condom machine? The only blokes who are not embarrassed are the blokes who don't get any. You know, they wait in the bog, pound in hand, waiting for someone. As soon as someone comes in, they're like, oh, come on, come on. Got birds waiting. You know, you ever had your computer just freeze up on you as well? You ever had that? Just freezes up. You'd be working on it and be going, wait a minute, it's a machine. If your car did that, you'd freak out. If you was going 90 up the motorway and suddenly it just went... You know, if you was on a plane going 500 miles an hour... You can't reboot those fuckers up there, you know? It's like my wife is on about us to get some smoke alarms fitted in our house. You know, and I fitted them in. And I tell you what, it's like living with a psychiatric patient. They're on edge all the time. You only have to walk under it and it'll go, ah! They go, no, no, no. Everything's fine. You burn a bit of toast, it goes nuts. There's a fire! No, it's just a bit of fucking toast. One goes off when London's Burning comes on the telly. And it never gives up. Even when it's dying, when it wants new batteries, it does a big number on you. It's on the ceiling going, ah! Ah! I'm dying! That's why we go around friends' houses, they've just got 2 pieces of wire sticking out the ceiling. What happened? I killed it! What happened to all the family butchers? People complain there's no family butchers around anymore. Well, they're fucking mad. It's the only shop in the high street where you walk in, some bloke's covered in blood, mutilating an animal, you know? Before you walk in, they're like, man, you fucking... As soon as you walk in, they go, good morning, how are you? Okay, goodbye. You ever seen them unloading the delivery van, the freezer lorry? They get out like a side of cow, like that. I always think, where's the other side? Is it like a cow still grazing in a field with a fucking side missing? And the frozen pigs, they're always in that position, have you noticed? They're like frozen goalkeepers. They killed it just as they were about to save the ball. Quick! There's no butchers anymore because we worry about our food. We worry what's in it. It's like you go around supermarkets now, in these days, you go around a supermarket, they have a healthy section. A healthy section. I always think, what's the rest of the shop then? Shouldn't that be fucking that? You don't go to a health food shop and they give you a heart attack section. They're putting the additives on food now so we can basically see what the fuck we're going to die of later on in life. Really, you're picking stuff up and reading and going, oh, look, love, it's got hyperactivity for the kids and a collapsed bowel for me later on in life. We'll have that for tea. They might as well have a priest at the checkout going like that. You're all going to die. Goodbye. It's gone mad. Like we care what's in our food. Leave us alone. Let us eat what the fuck we want. Like we care. Like you're going to have some drunk bloke at 4 in the morning, you know, holding a kebab going, wait a minute. It's just got emulsifier 9 and saturated fats. I don't think so. Like we fucking care. I love kebabs. They give you all that meat saturated with fat. And they give you that little bit of salad. What's that? The healthy section, is it? Never see a drunk do that, do you? Where's my salad? What are you trying to do? Kill me? Bird flu. What's that? How do you know a bird's got flu? Some Chinese bloke spots one of his chickens with his claws in a bowl of boiling hot water and a towel over his head. And the news, they just want to scare you. That's what they want to do. Because the news is not the same anymore. The news has changed. Remember when the guy used to just sit there, tell you the news? Not now. No, they're all over the fucking studio now. They say stuff like, and now over to Simon by the news wall. And there's a bloke by a big wall of news going like that. There's a massive explosion today in Iraq. Loads of people killed. Terrible. I'm like, what the fuck's he doing? I don't want my news by the cast of Flashdance, thanks. You'd hate if a copper come round your house to give you some bad news and he started doing a bit of modern jazz. Bad news, I'm afraid. 1, 2, 3, kick and shuffle.
Dog's dead!
You big pissed off. What's that mime chat thing they do at the end? At the end of the news, they go, good night, and then they start going... Even when he's on his own. Who the fuck's he talking to? Starts shuffling his papers. We don't do that when we finish work. You never see a bricklayer, do you? Start shuffling his bricks at the end of the day. You're right, Trev. Fucking hate vague people. You know, it's like you ever watch the Antiques Roadshow? The people that present that programme are just... They want to talk crap to those poor people that have lined up, clutching what they think is a hidden gem from their attic. You can see them in the queue, counting the money, the look on their face. I buy a Ferrari, get shot at a missus, fly to the Bahamas. But the expert just wants to talk bollocks. It's an early 18th century piece. You can see the bloke standing there going, yeah, blah, blah, blah. How fucking much is it, Tweed boy? And it's always in nice places. Cheltenham or Cambridge, nice places. I notice it's not in like places like Toxteth in Liverpool or Moss Side in Manchester or London's East End. Fucking different show then, innit? Some bloke standing there holding a DVD player. Has it been in your family long? Why? Who's fucking asking? I don't like doing sport. I like watching sport. I like that. I like tennis. I watch Wimbledon every year. I don't know why we can't produce any good tennis stars. You know, Tim Henman, straight in, then fucking straight out. Every year, there's people that gathered on Henman Hill going like, come on, Tim! Come on, Tim! Even their failures, they failed to fucking get in, you know. No, all the good players are sponsored by, like, Nike, Adidas. Our players are sponsored by, like, fucking Samaritans. A1 cabs. That's because he's still got it running outside them. Oh, cool. And in the break, all tennis players do this. It's amazing. They sit down and put the towel over their head. Helps them to think, concentrate. Well, if it helps him to think, why doesn't he fucking play like that then? And the line judges, they're good. They sort of stand at the back in tennis, just bent over like that. Basically, they're just people with bad back problems. That's what they are. As soon as the ball goes out, they go, ah! That's why the players are always arguing with them. That was never out. Ah! It's like cricket. I don't get the scoring system in cricket. It's the only game in the world where you hit that solid ball into the crowd, you score more points. I'm serious. You take out a few rows of the crowd, 6 points. And the bloke hitting the ball, he's wearing an helmet, he's all padded up, and he's hitting it towards people wearing a vest and fucking shorts. You know, it's like... He just knocked me case out. But fuck it, he scored a 6. Don't get it. They should apply that to other sports. It might make them more exciting, you know, like darts. Suddenly he turns around to face the crowd.
6 points.
And rugby, I don't get fucking rugby. Have you seen the New Zealand team? Have you seen them? They do all that kind of dance before the game starts. That's to scare the other side. Fucking hell, we should come up with one. We might win a few more games. I'm telling you, they should go like that. You ready, lads? 1, 2, 3, you gotta speed it. Making your mind up. Come on. You know, what we should. The New Zealand team do all that. What if they lose? It's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? After you've given it the big one, have they got a humiliating dance if they lose? It's like boxing. I used to box when I was a kid. My father made me box when I was a kid to try and toughen me up, because I was a twat then as well, you know? I was always good in the ring. I always came like third. I don't get boxing. I don't get the weights, the flyweight. What the fuck's that? If he was a real flyweight, you'd never hit him. It was like... He'd disappear, then you'd spot him headbutting the lights. Come here, you twat. And have you noticed whenever you watch the boxing, when the boxer goes back to his corner man, well, as soon as he sits down, gets that little line and starts ironing his face. Because he sprays it and starts, so what's he trying to do, get the creases out? So he's got a little ironing board just outside the ring, like that big pile of fighters in a laundry basket. He's so behind on his fighters. Well, you don't see that in other sports, do you? In the swimming, they don't get out in between lanes, hang them up on one of those washing lines that go round. Get back in the pool. I love sport. It's like football season. We're well into football season now. And you watch a match on the TV now, and it's all, everyone's a pundit. They come up and they just talk bollocks for hours. But you're not watching them anyway. You're watching the people the other side of the glass booth. You know those people kind of jumping up and... Can't take your fucking eyes off them. Every match now, there's always this... There's the bloke with the horn. Every match, he's always there. Fuck off! It's annoying. That's a foghorn, that is. That's the one shipping. You wouldn't have some bloke on the Titanic warning the captain by playing football, would you? There's an iceberg coming. It's fucking huge, apparently. No. And every big game now, they have like an opera singer come on and sing the national anthem. He comes on the middle of the pitch and goes, ha, ha. What the fuck's opera got to do with football? You wouldn't get a bunch of football fans at an opera concert introduce Pavarotti, would you? Pavarotti, come on, let's hear it for him. Who ate all the pies? Who ate all... You fat butt. You know, you wouldn't have that. If you're a true fan of your team, you can go and watch your team train now. They let you go and see them train. But you've got to pay to go and see them train. I don't want to see them before the match. I want to see them after the match, you know, back at the hotel, getting pissed and shagging some bird in his room. Well, I notice we can't pay to fucking see that. No, everyone's complaining about footballers getting disorderly, hammered in bars and fighting and all that. So what do they give the man of the match? A huge king-size bottle of champagne. Here, get pissed, ruin your career. Go on, sir. It's a drug. They might as well go the whole hog. You're footballer of the year. Here, let's see you jack up on TV. Come on. We have the Olympics in London. Everyone's worried about security in London. You can't run for the tube anymore. Fuck no. Oh, no. What? Just do my job. No, I'll tell you what. If you're late for work, you're like, I'm late. Fuck you, I'm not that late. Hold on. They're paranoid in London. You sit on the tube, people are checking you out. You're fucking checking them out. In the end, you go, I'm one of them, I'm one of them. I'm like, there's one, he's got all the hallmarks. Strange clothing, mad, staring eyes. He's like, get out me cab, I'm the driver, you twat. The fuck's that? What's that? What am I doing there? Fucking rowing to work, I am. We're on a colour-coded warning system. We are going amber. How did they come up with the right colour? Because you have to choose the right colour that emphasises the seriousness of the situation. They must have had a meeting at MI5. They're all round a big table. They got swatches from B&Q. Here's one about magnolia. That puts me on alert just saying it. Brown's good. That makes me shit my pants. How about that? Police are running around London in bulletproof jackets. Something I've never got. Millions of pounds of our taxpayers' money and you get shot in the fucking head. you see the news correspondents wearing them in Iraq? If that was me, I don't know about you, but if that was me in a war zone, I would want, nay, I would fucking demand. I'd want bulletproof everything. Socks, shoes, gloves. Balaclava I'd want. No fucking eye holes. But you won't be able to see where you're going, I know, but I'm still a fucking alive. No? Have you noticed the Americans are still wearing jungle camouflage in the middle of Baghdad city centre? Yeah, they're all dressed up as foliage in the fucking town centre. I'm a bush, I'm outside McDonald's, I'm invisible. No, you're not. The fuck's that? Surely there must be city camouflage. You wouldn't have city camouflage in the jungle trying to creep up on somebody dressed as a public toilet. I don't know what that bit was. No. It was like in the First World War. In the First World War, they built trenches sideways and then they complained they never made any advances in 4 years. Did anybody not think to build the trench fucking that way? I mean, you don't go like that, do you? Charge! No. They're going to have the Olympics in the East End of London. I'm not sure if the Olympic Committee realise East End kids have been training for years, especially in the pistol shooting. Oh, they'll have to introduce the drive-by event and they'll fucking win that. Loads of clay pigeons all sat in a calf. I'm serious, when that starting pistol goes off, fucking watch out. That's an open opportunity, that is. On your marks, get set. Telling you, in the East End of London, they're going to build the stadiums there. You start digging up the East End, you start unearthing all sorts of evidence, you know. No, bodies, money, Brinks-Mac bullion. As soon as it was announced, and the winner is London, all these old East End gangsters went, oh, fucking hell. That's where we buried Jack the Hat. In Athens, they incorporated relics they dug up into the stadiums. If they do that in the East End, you can have informants sticking out the walls. And they're saying, you know, because they're saying, will the stadiums be built on time? We've got 7 years to do it. Well, we know they won't be. We know we're going to have half-built stadiums and scaffolding still up with builders at the top shouting out encouragement to the women runners as they go by. Get your tits out, love! Get your tits out, love. You know, there's going to be a bloke going for the long jump like that. There's another bloke with a cement mixer, just using a bit of your sand. You know, the running track's going to have lanes coned off. Well, they're still fucking working on it, you know. The runners are going to come round, they'll be all bottlenecked into one lane like that. Why do builders think that works? You know, they shout from scaffolding to women. Like they go, get your shit, like women are going to turn around instantly and go, ah, my future lies with him. And his huge rotund belly. Oh yeah, Tom Cruise does that all the time. That was the first draft of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. He was on the balcony, she turned up, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Get thy wads out, forsooth. I don't think so. I love the opening ceremony at the Olympics. I love that. You know, because the athletes come out and parade around the track in blazers and slacks. You know, they look like a bunch of holiday reps. You know, they come out with these countries you only hear of at the Olympics. They come out and they go like, gonorrhea. Herpes. He's making them up. He just comes out. Made up, he Stan. That's his name, Stan. He just whips out the back, puts on another jacket. He comes out. He's back, is Stan. of the events at the Olympics, you know, the triple jump. What's that? The indecisive event, that's what that is. Who come up with that? Some bloke who couldn't decide quite what to fucking do. It's like you run and then you hop and then skip and what the fuck? That's the long jump and some bugger stuck a load of extra stuff in it. That's like having the javelin and before you throw you go and up and twirl and round and go. You know? And they're worried about athletes taking drugs. You know when an athlete's taking drugs because he wins the gold for the 5,000 metres but fucking high jump. There's only one sport they never take drugs in. Bowls. Bowls. No, you never see some old granny, do you? Roll a bowl like that and then chase after it by going like that. No, fucking Why do they chase after it like that? It's too late, love. You've rolled it. There's fuck all you can do now. Don't see that in other sports, like the shot put, he doesn't fucking bung it and then chase after it. I love the gymnastics. I love that. That's fucking brilliant. Because they always mess up the dismount. You know, they do all that work on the apparatus and they land and they fuck it up. They go like, ah. You'd say, wouldn't you? Practice that bit. You shit at it. But the dismount's the hardest bit. It is. It's hard to dismount. You ever been bouncing on your kid's trampoline at home and you get off onto solid ground? Oh, fucking let me get me legs. Let me get me legs. It's like just getting off the bus is hard enough. No, I'm serious. You get off the bus, you're adjusting yourself, what we doing, where we going. You know, you don't get off the bus and go like that, do you? Millets. You don't. I love the men's balance beam. I love that in the gymnastics. The men's balance beam, because you know he's inches away of catching the twins. You know he's one flip away from, cauliflower beanbag, you know? There's only one race he's good for then, the fucking walking race, that one. That's not walking. That's not fucking walking, is it? If you said to a girl, can I walk you home, love? All right, fucking keep up, man. She'd say, fuck off, man. Got a 3-second memory. What is or isn't to be? Yeah, that's me. I got a 3-second memory. Whatever you tell me, it's gone in 3. Yeah, c'est la vie. Well, I'll never get the feeling. I'm way too busy living my life. It's such a strife. I don't try to think about the ins or the outs. I'm way too busy trying to figure out the here and now. Yeah, what's that all about? If I gotta choose, I get all confused. Haven't got a clue of anything that's new or who the hell is who. If I gotta choose, I get all bemused the moment I lose the time to just muse, just be amused. I
I never get the feeling there's anything that I'm missing. I'm way too busy living my life. Life is such a strife. I don't try to think about the ins or the outs. I'm way too busy trying to figure out the here and now. Hear what's that all about? I got no plans for my lifespan. Whenever I can, yeah, I flim and I flam. Yeah, that's yin and I yang. I got no plans, 'cause I don't understand. Whenever I can, oh, I sing a song that I sang, the one I just began. I never get the feeling there's anything that I'm missing. I'm way too busy living my life. It's such a strife. I don't try to think about the ins or the outs. I'm way too busy trying to figure out the here and now. Oh, what's that all about? Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Oh, do, be do. Do, be do, be do. Oh, I'll never get the feeling there's anything that I'm missing. I'm way too busy living my life. Life is such a strife. I don't try to think about the ins or the outs. I'm way too busy trying to figure out the here and now. Yeah, what's that all about? Do, be do. Do, oh yeah. Do, be do. Do, be do, do. La 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 la. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming down to our show. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. This is the land of your forefathers. This is the land of your history. And you may travel all four corners, but you will always come back to me. And the man said, oh, the man said, yes, the man said to me, oh, the man said, this the man said, yes, the man said to me, he said, oh, 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 oh. This is what he said to me. Oh, this is what he said to me. Don't you worry, son. The hills and mountains you look upon, it's in your blood, it's in your soul, and it will be
till you grow old. Take my hand and I'll show you a land they call Wales. He said, take my hand and I'll show you the land they call Good night. Thank you.
Coke in a hole. Thanks for coming down to the show. Thanks for burning his time to go back to the hotel. We like the Coke and a hole in the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming down. From all of us here, good night, God bless, have a really good weekend. Thank you, Daniel, thank you. Thank you for being so kind, thank you. You know, there is a moral behind all this, and what it is you should never argue with a woman. You're never gonna fucking win. I'm serious.
All the blokes are going, yeah? Wait till I fucking get her home. We'll see who's winning then, won't we?
But the women know every trick in the book when you argue, you know? They always fuck off, storm out of a room, they go, fuck it, and they're gone. You know, they know what they do, and they get you all riled up and leave you in the room with no one to fight. You're on your own in the room going, you fucking... All blokes do the same thing. You know, you go, your brain goes, don't follow her, but your legs go, got to, fucking got to. You'll always find your wife in the kitchen doing that fast-forward cleaning shit, you know, that kind of... You all right, love? Yeah, just leave me alone, okay? Just leave me alone, okay? Because that's what women do. They storm out of a room to make a point, you know? It's true. It's really weird. As soon as your wife storms out of the room, suddenly you'll have an imaginary friend in the room with you. You go like, what did I do? You didn't do nothing. No, I didn't think so. Then it starts to rile you up. It's, oh, I'd give her one if I was you, yeah. I will. As soon as she walks back in there, I'll give her one right up the trumpet. Trouble is, when she comes back in, he fucks off. All right, love? Do you ever mock your wife? It might be just me, I don't know. You mock your wife, you know, you sort of come in drunk and your wife will go, you're drunk. As soon as she walks off, you go, you're drunk. I know. It's terrible, isn't it? I start arguing with the mock. I can fucking drink if I like. You're drunk, you're fucking drunk. You know, you need a good door to slam. If you're going to walk out of a room, it has to be, fuck you. I had a row with my wife once. It was one of those fire doors. You know the slow closing ones? It's not the same. You go out, fuck you, fuck, you. Women know every angle. It's like the late night argument on the way home from a club. It's 3 in the morning, because what happens is men end up walking twice the distance home, because they always speed up if they have an argument in the street. They go, fucking come on! So what do women do? They slow down. No. I've got my own pace, thank you very much. Some men have to come back. Please, love, please. No, I'll go even slower now. This is why we should have more women in government, or at least in charge of our armed forces. No fucker would attack us. Anyone that bombs us, they just walk off with that strop. Okay, fuck you. They'd be on their knees in half an hour going, okay, we're sorry. No, it's too late now, isn't it? Too late. You know what it is? Women communicate. They do. Have a look at 2 women when they're talking in the street. They're listening to every word. They're nodding and everything. When my wife talks to me, this is all I see. I'm looking at her like... It's all up there, love. Don't worry, I'll listen to every fucking word. Men cannot take in information. How many times have you taken a telephone message for your wife and you go like, okay, I'll tell her straight away. Okay, bye. Gone, fucking gone. Who was it? Oh, fuck, I don't know. I didn't even know we had a phone. We don't listen. My wife, this is the best one. My wife wants to start a conversation with me after I've left the room. I'll be halfway up the stairs and she go, time. Sorry, love, I've just fucking been down there. Sorry, it's time. You go all the way down the stairs, you'll get in the room, you get face to face, and she go, you never listen, do you? Through walls. They're great at that distance thing. How many times have you been making a cup of tea for your wife? You think she's in another room, so you go, do you want a cup of tea? She's right fucking there. No need to shout. I can hear you. Relationships are an amazing thing. I can see young couples in the audience here, you know, and it's great. Like blokes, you know what it's like when you meet a girl. All your emotions are like sky high, and your girlfriend had just dribbled toothpaste down there, and you go, oh. So sexy. Once you get married, after a couple of years, your wife had just dribbled toothpaste down there, and you go, but you don't say anything. Then after a couple of more years, you go, love. Fucking toothpaste dribbling. Again.
after a couple of more years, you don't give a shit. You go, oh no, she's always doing that. Fuck. See you later, dribbler.
Some people love retail shopping. Personally, I hate it. I do. I went to buy some sunglasses the other day, and it's impossible. You go into Boots or whatever, and there's like a sunglass rack, and they've nicked a mirror off of a fucking Tonka toy or something, I don't know. So you can't see anything anyway. You put the glasses on, and they put the tassel right in the fucking middle. Then they put that sticky patch over one lens. Thanks, now I can see fuck all! It's like I wear glasses, and anyone that wears glasses, you will know. You got to have your eyes tested. They sit you in this seat. They bring this huge apparatus down on top of your head. You go, fuck, I'm not wearing these. You got something a bit more fashionable, you know. And you can't try new glasses on, because you have to take your glasses off to try new ones on. Now you can't see. They go, what do you think? You go, I don't know. I can't fucking see, I need my glasses! You know, I hate travelling and I hate holidays. My wife was looking at holiday brochures the other day. I don't want to go on fucking holiday. There's always pictures of, like, a bloke in the pool on a lilo with a fucking drink. You ever tried to do that on holiday? You stand by the edge of the pool with drink in hand and you go, drink, pool, lilo, go. Fuck, 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 fuck. Love, hold me point! I played water polo the other week and my horse drowned. That was a nightmare. I feel sorry for horses, you know, because they wear them shoes and they can't take them off at the end of the day if they hurt like us. They kind of get in and go, oh, my feet, oh, some fuckers nailed them on! You know, because we humiliate horses. You always see them on the motorway in those horse boxes. They have to show their ass the whole fucking journey. Does my arse look big in this spot? You know? But they swear, horses, have a look at them at the end of a race, the steam coming off of them. You know, that's why the jockeys are so small, they've shrunk. They're like halfway round, they went, go, go, go. But we all have to keep fit. This is what we're told. And we don't. We look great. You look fucking brilliant, you lot. We don't have to keep fit. You have these adverts beamed in from America, and there'd be a fantastic looking woman on a piece of apparatus going, this is great. You should buy this apparatus. And they're always smiling. You know, when do we ever smile down the gym? We're like, no. You can't smile in the gym. Not in fucking London, you can't. Somebody will walk up to you and go, you laughing at me on that machine over there? Kick your bleeding teethy. We don't have to do anything now. They have these pads, electro pads they are. You just stick them on your stomach, switch it on, you just sit there and jerk like that. What's that? That's not a sport. You never see that in the Olympics. You ready? Go! It's like me and my family, we never do anything, you know? And there's a day out, I thought we'd go to the Formula 1 racing. It's a day out, I thought, fuck it, you know. So there's me, my wife and my daughter. We was all stood there, 50 quid to get in, right? We stood there and a car went, no! 50 quid this. Half an hour later, go on, son. It's crap. But they indicate, they always tell me that they have to have a break or something. They go, there's a bloke, he goes, there's a break. People go and have a beer and a crafty fag or something, I don't know. What is a crafty fag? 20 crafty fags, please, mate. Don't know what that is, you know. Go to the toilet. I hate going to a public toilet because every time I go in there, that automatic air freshener always goes off when I'm in there. It's like you stink. It's like, oh. I always think someone's trying to contact me from one of the cubicles, you know? I'm like, that, what's the matter? Are you stuck? And in the gents' toilet, there's always a low pan, you know? It's for kids, this. There's always a pube in it. You go, fucking, they're growing up quick now. And all women know this. When a man goes to the toilet, at the end, they shake. They go like that, they go. I'm thinking to myself, well, what do women do? If there's no bog roll, do you go, no, oh, no, never mind. I know, I'm sorry. It's a guess. Oh, there's no bog roll, never mind, fuck it. Oh, fuck. Where's me brolly? Fuck it. No, because toilets are not built properly for ladies, I don't think. You know, especially public ones, because you go in there and you have to avoid sitting on the seat because of the germs. And you do like 3 things. You kind of put your hand on the back wall like that. Or some women, they hover. How the fuck do you do that? On my life, that hurts my legs. That hurts. You need like a fucking rope. You need a rope. What do you do? Hang on to the sides of the cubicle or something, you know? Some women, they sit on their hands. They go like, ah. How do they get the bog roll at the end? You know, because that bog roll holder's always huge, isn't it? Put your hand in, never find the end. Where's the fucking end? You end up spinning it. It's like it turns into a casino. It's like, place your bets. Place your bets. Nightmare. And blokes only use a bit. They go like that, bog roll, fold, done. Women have loads, especially if they're not paying. They go like that. They end up with a couple of pom-poms. It's like 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4, 5. Juba. Where do you go to fart? I've never heard a woman fart. I haven't. You know, men, we spent our youth laughing about it. We were like 15, 16. We're like, John! Oh, that's vintage. That's what we did, you know. Where do women go? There must be some woods or something, you know, you go to. You see a woman run in and they go, oh. You know, I know where you go. You go in the toilet. You do. As soon as you close that door and you lock the door. Poo. You go in the toilet after your wife's been in there. Fuck. It's like walking into a wall of smell. It's like walking into closed patio doors. You go, thanks very much, love. You know, it's like... The fire alarm's on the ceiling going... Fucking wallpaper's hanging on the wall like... Saw a bloke today on the motorway just holding a number plate. Have you seen him? I went, fuck, that's a bad accident, isn't it, that? Either that or somebody nicked his car and he went, come back! Saw a dog with his head out the car window. Have you seen him? He's like... What's he doing? He's criticising your driving now. Fucking terrible. Really fucking terrible. Really bad. It's terrifying on the roads. You'll see the big tanker. You'll always see him on the motorway. Huge tanker. And on the back, it's got that red warning sign. And it says, highly inflammable chemical waste. And you think, oh, that's on the road. They must have a genius driving there. You get up, have a look in the cab. He's 1 step away from a fucking amoeba. He's like that. He's got a fag on. Fuck it. It's terrifying. Some of the things you see... This bloke I saw in the services car park yesterday, and you'll see him in any car park, in the supermarket car park. He's great. He walks across the car park, and he's got one of those fobs, and he opens his car before he actually gets there. He goes like that.
I don't know if you saw what I just did there. But I actually opened my car door before I physically actually got there. To what?
come on, he's going to go to his car just like all of us and open the door and get in. You wouldn't get out of your car before you arrive, would you? 60 miles an hour, you go like, ah!
I don't know if you saw what I just did then.
Actually got out of my car before I physically fucking arrived. I love these people that put their kind of driver's seat up against their steering wheel when they lock the car. Oh, yeah. That would fool the most sophisticated criminal, that one. You know, because they get a coat hanger, open the door, and they go like that. Oh, no! He's put the seat up against the steering wheel. Fuck it, I'll squeeze in. Even your car don't like going backwards. You put your car in reverse and start going backwards. It don't half sound worried. It'd go like that. It don't like it. Because when you slow down, your car will start to settle down. You listen to it, it's like, fella. Big trucks, they're even more nervous. Have a listen to them. They're like, They don't like it. It's like, I'm trying to. What did I see? Oh, yeah. What did I see today? Oh, fucking old people on coaches. Fuck. They go at light speed past you. They go like that. Woo. All their faces are at the back window like that. All the survivors come back on a fucking minibus. It was great. We only lost 10. You know, when you broke down, you ever broke down and been towed by somebody? Fuck, they don't like you overtaking, do they? You come out on the outside like a water skier like that. Oh! Watch them shit their pants. But I think the worst one of all, and I swear this, is bump starting the car with your wife when you've broken down. Because I know women can push. Because I've fucking seen you with pushchairs and trolleys and stuff like that. So when we've broken down and we asked you, why do you go to the back of the car and go like that? I can't. My shoes don't sleep pain. I forgot my shoes on. All right, then you steer off, fucking push. You know, and you go to the back of the car and you push. You go like that, you go, fucking, what the fuck, you still got the fucking handbrake on! Well, you left it like that. Anyway, I thought it was an air freshener. No, because when I take it off, the smell of burning goes away.
Just drive the fucking car up.
You know, and you go to the back, and you know when you get it rolling, that's the best bit. You kind of go, yeah. Now, love, now. They don't know what now means. Because we never run them past the bump start procedure. She's in the car like that, yeah. There's like this much hill left, you know. Now you cow! She's lit a fag, right? She's got the radio on, she's got the window on, she's pulled into the fucking fast lane. She thinks I'm pushing her home. Isn't he lovely? Isn't he gorgeous? Come on, monkey boy! Chubby-chee! Nightmare. You know, know, the best bit is when you get it going. You know, you get it going, you kind of go... She fucks off. I don't want to stop the car. In case we can't get it going again. You're going to have to jump through the window. Jump through the window, okay. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Yeah. Fuck. Open the fucking window! Yeah. Fuck! The other one! Yeah. Fuck, wrong car. Because I hate that when you're dying for a dump. Oh, no, because it's always worse if you're staying at your relatives for the weekend or a friend's house, because it comes on even stronger. Because you need your own toilet, you know, it's like a private thing. You go like, oh, fuck. God, if I drop this, I'm going to destroy his fucking house. Oh, they're going to be searching for the epicenter. And you're halfway up the stairs and they go, where are you going? Toilet. No, we got one downstairs now. Have you? Because everyone's built a toilet downstairs. They've all got them in their houses, under the fucking stairs. You know, and they're not proper toilets, they're like vanity cupboards. Everything's miniature and small. You go in there, they close the door, the bog rolls on the door, it's like... You're sat on the bog, fucking side saddle. What's this? There's not enough room for you and your dump. You kind of... Get back! It's like when you're dying for a dump and you're wearing tracksuit bottoms, that's the worst. No, because tracksuit bottoms are specifically designed for sportsmen and women. You know, they turn up at the race, they pull that cord, they pull them down, they got their kit underneath, and they just carry on, you know? But if you're dying for a dump, you run in the toilet, you pull that cord, not. Your arse is hitting the floor and you've got your cigarette lighter out going, oh, fucking burn it, I'll burn it. In the end, you've got like one leg stretched. Because we treat the bathroom differently, men and women. Like, for instance, when a man gets out of the shower, you get out of the shower, and to dry himself, you get the towel, and he goes fucking nuts. You get the towel, you go around the back, on top of the head, fucking smoke's coming off, do a bit of flossing. No, for a man in the bathroom, the towel is an all-round cleaning implement. It's a Swiss Army towel now. Bit of keyhole surgery, you know. Women don't do any of that. When they get out of the shower to dry themselves, they rap. They rap. I'll dry it in my own time, thank you very much. They come out the bathroom like this, I swear they do. You think, who's that? Who the fuck's that? It looks like some exotic woman, you know? And that towel, it pulls your eyes up. You go, fuck, she's Chinese. I'm searching the house for my wife. I'm thinking, if she catches me near with her, I'm knackered. It's like bathroom scales. Women just weigh themselves. Blokes don't. They sit on the bog and test their strength. They go like, ah. 9 stone, not bad. The way we treat old people in this country is disgusting. It really is. You'll see the coach pull up into the services and the big coach driver get off and he go, right, you lot, food, 5 minutes, fuck off! You'll see them all go across the tarmac like that. Okay. By the time they've made it to the food counter, he's like that. No time, back on the fucking bus. I'm starving. It's not fair. Here, haven't old people got such big ears? Why is that? The older they get, they shrink, their fucking ears grow. And they hear less. It's true, you'll always see that little old woman mumbling to herself up the high street like, oh, no. It's funny, isn't it? She can hear her, but she can't fucking hear us. You never see her shouting at herself going, what are you saying? I don't know, can you? I can't fucking hear you! And they wilt. All old people wilt to like that when they get to a certain age. What's that? What happens? You get to 65, you get a bus pass and a fucking lead hat. It's not right. It's like I'll go and see my nan. I'll go and see my nan. She's a lovely lady, you know, and she'll bring in some tea and she'll go like that. Tea! You've drunk it. I'll make some more. You take her up the old people's home and they sit them in rows of seats, you know, and they're all asleep. As soon as they whack up some music, they all wake up and go, oh, Mother Kaylee's dogs. They're like the noise-activated flowers we had as kids. Hey! It's not right. Because you know, old people can't fall asleep in the chair in peace. Oh, no. As soon as they nod off in the chair, you go, Nan, Nan! They go, what? What? Sorry, we thought you'd just died. I can't. It's not fair. You'll always see that little old woman in the supermarket up at the cashier complaining that she's been overcharged for something. It's not her fault. It's her false teeth. They sound just like the scanner. She go out, ick, 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 ick. Excuse me, love. Is your super bike here, please? It's just that I bought some sesame seed soup. It's not right. You know, I think I talk about old people because I worry. I don't want to get old. Who wants to get old? I said to my wife, if I ever get like that, you know, mumbling to myself and shitting me pants, shoot me. She went, fucking run, monkey boy. I know. Then they put you in a coffin, they pad the coffin. What's that all about? They're going to fire you from a fucking cannon? What's that? I don't get on with machines, you know, like computers. They only tell us when we're doing stuff wrong, never when we're doing anything right. It always comes up on the screen, wrong, wrong again. Go back to pen and paper, you twat, you shit. It's always the same, you know. It's like Venetian blinds. Have you had to go on one of those? You pull one string, it's like, no, pull the other one, fuck off. Never in a million years, you monkey boy. We got it all. We got the full kitchen. We got all the units. We got everything. We got the false drawer that goes under the sink that ain't really a fucking drawer. They even put that little handle on it, you know, just to fool you. Oh, it's a joke fucking drawer. We got it all. Sink, units, everything. We're on our way out the door. My wife goes, do you think it'd fit in the car? It'd fit in the fucking car. We got outside. We got a full kitchen. We got to get it into a Ford Fiesta. I'm like this with my wife. Pick the thing up. That's it. No, to me. Massive fight, don't you? Madam. Have a look at IKEA car park. It's just full of couples fighting. Oh, I'll see you at home, you fucking cow. It's like a mass Mooney divorce. People trying to get stuff in their car. You see people going across the car park with flat packs. Have you seen them? They look like fucking Angel of the North. They're like, ah. And I'm a man. Now it's a pride thing. This is going in that car. So determined am I, I'm breaking bits. I've got flat packs up against the wall going, see this, love? See this here, right? This is going in that fucking car. You ever tried to break that bit of wood and it don't break? You kind of go like, see this? Fuck.
That one there, right? That going as it is, that one.
Because it's strange. We always blame the inanimate object for our own mistake, you know? It's like you kick the coffee table at home and you blame the coffee table. You go, oh, you fucking... The coffee table's lid, they're going, what did I do? I've been here for weeks. I want mine, but he fucking kicked me. We get it. We get it all in the car. It's all in the car. I'm in the driver's seat. I've got fucking wood here like that. My wife's next to me. She's got wood, hob, false drawer. My daughter's in the back, bin. We look like a family of earthquake victims waiting to be rescued, you know, like that. Keep tapping, love. They will eventually hear us. We drive all the way home in first gear because I can't reach the fucking gears. Doesn't look like a car anymore, looks like a skip, you know? Wood just sticking out the window. Have you ever done that? Coming home from the DIY store? Wood sticking out your fucking window. You would take somebody's head off with that. What happened here then? I don't know, officer. It was like a drive-by jousting. He took his head fucking clean off. I'm driving, I wonder why motorbikes are going by with no fucking riders on. Just the gloves, you know? Mad. The irony of it is we still don't have the kitchen in, you know? We don't. My wife wanted to get in builders, you know, and I don't know. I'm really good with builders. I really fucking shout at them, but via my wife, all blokes do. You go like, tell them builders today, right? Tell them, love, they're shit. You make sure you tell them. I can't. I've got to make myself scarce while you tell them. And you know it gets to that point when your wife goes, I'm not telling him anymore, you're going to have to tell him. You go to the builder and you go, has she been shouting at you? Yeah, she's a bit nuts. So we got a dog as well, Rex. Fucking useless. He just shags your leg. Not only does he shag your leg, but he's looking at the other one going, when I've done you, I'm gonna do you. What is that? It doesn't even resemble a dog. What does he go to his mates afterwards and go, see them two, shag them. If you haven't got a dog, don't get one. And if you've got one, you'll know what I mean. They make you paranoid. They do stuff within your household to justify their own existence. Like it'd be 3 a.m, you'd be asleep on the mat, and suddenly you wake up and go, burglars outside with knives and guns and everything, I think. Where? What can you hear, Rex? Nothing. He goes back to doing that dog sleep, physical Tourette's twitching shit. My wife's like that. Oh, look, he's dreaming. What's he dreaming about? He's done fuck all day. I got Rex for home security. That's the sole reason I got him, because I worry about my family, because I go away, you know? And I kind of, because all men are in charge of home security. It's great. They hear noise at the back. It's 3 a.m. They're straight out of bed at the bedroom curtains like that. Who's fucking let him out, Gordon? Why do you do that? Why are you hoping to see the burglar in the middle of your lawn going, you all right, mate? I put those lights up. You know, they're on sensors. They just kind of, like, floodlights. They come on. They're crap. All they do is catch cats. They come on at like 3 a.m. The cat go, oh, fuck. 3 points on me cat licence. You ever been flashed by one of them cameras? We always slow down. They kind of go like that, and you go, oh, fuck. Why'd you slow down? Speed up. Get your fucking money's worth. You've been caught.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to finish off, if I may, with this song, because that's how I got started off. I actually started off in a one-man band, but because of musical differences, I split up. I thought, fuck that. But I really did. I started off in a band, and it was a punk band, and we were mad. We used to smash all our instruments up and stuff. Then we got a gig, and of course we were fucked then, really. But as I was talking about my wife there, as I said, I got married at an early age, and I've been working ever since. And I've just tried to work out what life's all about. And I wrote this song, and it's based on a conversation I had with my dad. And because my dad wanted me to have all the things that he never had when he was a kid, like breasts. And this song, ladies and gentlemen, goes like this. There's people going, thank God for that, a bit of bloody culture. This song goes like this. Nobody ever tells you that everything's gonna be alright. And nobody ever tells you everything's gonna be A-okay. And the day that we arrive, yeah, they slap your ass and say you've got to survive. And if only we knew from that day until the day we fade away, you've got to move to your left, you've got to move to your right, you've got to be a moving target. It's my philosophy on life. You've got to get through here, you've got to fight for every bit you're in. Shark-infested waters, and life is a piece of shit. And that's all there is to it. Everyone knows how hard it can be to make your way in this world today. And everyone knows how hard it can be, so we just do our best. But it doesn't matter anyway, because when you're old and you're going grey, the company out of progress will sack you just like the rest. You've gotta move to your left, you've gotta move to your right, you've gotta be a moving target. Is my philosophy on life. You've got to get through, you gotta fight for every bit you're in. Shark-infested waters, and life is a piece of shit. And that's all there is to it. There may be times when you're on your own and you're unsure what all the fight was for. There may be times when you're all alone and the road ahead seems so long. And if you should stumble, yes, and if you should fall, and there is no one to lean upon to help you stand, to carry on, listen to the song. You gotta move to your left, you've gotta move to your right, you've gotta be a moving target. Is my philosophy on life. You got to get through, you gotta fight for every bit you're in. Shark-infested waters and life. Oh,
panic, don't they, when there's a fire? But look at the bloke on the fire exit sign. Look, he's straight out the fucking door. Look at him. Women and children first. Fuck off the back there, mate. I was just getting ready. Strange when you put your trousers on, isn't it? You start doing all that bopping up and down, you know? Why is it when you're trying to pull your trousers up, you start going up at the same time? So you're trying to get out the fuckers as you're putting them on. I mean, you wouldn't put a hat on like that, would you, you know? If you notice, blokes always do that when they put their jacket on. They do all that extra, got my jackets on, got my jackets on, got my trousers on. Hey, where you going? Funky town. My wife always does that. Whenever we're going out the door, you know, whenever we're going out the door, do I need a coat? Do you think it's going to get cold later? Do I need a coat? Oh. Just a minute, love. Yeah, as you can see by the isobars just sweeping in from there. How the fuck do I know? What, fucking Met Office? Oh, no, women never take a coat out. No. They don't need one. No, they've already got one. It's lovely and warm. I should know. It's called fucking mine. Because you know when you're out and they start doing all that shit, you know? Fuck, do you want me coat, love? And they're going to their Titanic Kate Winslet on a piece of driftwood routine. No, I'll be all right. Yeah, love, have me coat. You know the one I brought out for me to keep me fucking warm. And she never got the door, not that face on. Oh, no, I'm not going to have that door that I made. I'm not having my face on. No, but fucking postman will knock on their door. Get that, I ain't got my face on. You got your face on? What, you lost your fucking face? Oh, you can't see a real face? Oh, no, it's like living with Phantom of the Opera. No! Don't look at my face! Then she fucks off upstairs to put her face on. Where are you going to play your organ? Because you notice all women look like them when they're doing their makeup. Have you noticed? Dun, 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 dun. La, 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 la. My wife keeps telling me where she's going. She's just nipping up the shots, just popping up the toilet, nipping, fucking popping everywhere she is. Women have their own time and dimension and no other fucker knows. What's a nip? What the fuck's a pop? Is a nip faster than a pop? Yeah, is that a nip? And that's a pop. I wish they'd tell us, because my wife does it all the time. We'd be driving through the high street, she just gets out of the car and fucks off. I'm just nipping in here. Don't be fucking nipping anywhere. I'm on the double yellow line here. What am I going to tell the traffic when she starts nipping out a ticket and popping on me fucking windscreen? She's got loads of them. She's got loads of them. She'd be going out the door. I go, how long will you be? She goes, I'll be back before you even know it. Why, tell me then. I wouldn't have fucking known, would I? You ever played Spot the Difference with your wife? It's fantastic. She goes out, gets her hair done, comes back in and goes like, da-da! You're standing there going, now I know this one. She's like, oh, fuck you. You're like, no, I got it earlier. You had a really happy face. Now you got a fucked off one. Women don't know about men can't multitask. I can fuck up 6 different things all at the same time. Your wife ever ask you to undo the pickle jar? Oh, it's like throwing down the gauntlet, isn't it? The poison chalice. Undo that for us. Yeah, no fucking problem. Worst thing you want to hear. What? Can't you do it? Yeah, fucking wait! So give it here, you twat. I've loosened now. I noticed Sports Direct didn't get done over in those recent riots we had in fucking London. You know, they all ran in and went like, fuck, this one's been done. It's like a fucking Blue Peter appeal in there. What's the matter with the staff? They hate us in there, don't they? You walk in and ask for something, I want some trainers. He gets in that little walkie-talkie. He wants trainers. Then he fucks off. Where's he gone? I know he's gone. He's going to pick up another walkie-talkie at the other end, you know? Tell him to go away. Tell him to fuck off. I know, because when he comes back, he's got fuck all I asked for. You asked for a size 10? Yeah? Here's 2 size 5s. Fuck you. But yeah, anyone that walks through the door, you know, you ask where something is, they go, you go to the top floor, walk around there for 4 days. Go to the second floor, walk around there, come back to me, I tell you to fuck off, nigga, away. some of the stuff they sell, have you seen it? God, who makes this stuff? A factory with no fucking lights. It's almost like a pair of Dayglow Lemon Lonsdale pants, you know? Lilac jumbo-sized top with extra sweat vents. Pink and ginger leggings, you know? I mean, where are you going to wear this stuff unless you're going on the fucking Jeremy Kyle show? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You see, it's all seconds. It's all seconds. So you'll have like a pair of tracksuit bottoms, but with a hood. And the weird thing is some of the people that walk through the door, it fits them.
Excuse me, my lord. Do you sell those gloves with the 6 fingers in? Do you sell an ear muff?
To be fair, I actually did walk out there with a pair of trainers that fit me really well. Fucking ones I walked in with. I love mechanics. You ever done that? You ever broken down on the motorway? You have to phone the AA from one of those phones on the motorway. You ever done that? Because they always put the phones right next to the road so you can hear fuck all. You know, you're in the middle of nowhere on the motorway and there's cars like... Hello! I can't fucking hear you! That's what they call it, the AA. Hey! And why is it the woman on the other end of the line, the one who's going to take all your details down, they give her the quietest fucking voice in the world. You can hear her, hello. I can't fucking hear you, love.
No need to shout.
They always say, don't they, when you've broken down, stay with your vehicle. Where the fuck am I going? I've broken down. You know, I was on my way to Scotland. Fuck it, I'll skip up the M74. That's the worst one. You ever got that? You ever had a puncture and you've got the wife and kids in the car with you? It's always pissing with rain. You know, you get out of the car, you get that jack out the boot, you think, what the fuck do I do with this? Because it's not like the one up Quick Fit, you know that easy one where they pump your car in the air? Oh no, they give us the hard one where you got to wind your own car into the fucking air. Ah! You know, your wife's in the car going, come on! And you can't put them jacks anywhere on these new modern cars, you know? Oh no, they've got specific places you've got to put them. You put them in the wrong place, you go straight for the bottom of the car. You ever done that? Fuck it. I was like, fuck, you can't look. I can't look. You know, you ever get someone to look for you? Love, have a look at that. Please tell me I haven't gone through the bottom of the car. Please tell me. You've gone through the bottom of the car. Then you find 1,000 ways to say the word bollocks. Bollocks! Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. You ever do that? Get really mad with yourself because there's no other fucker to get mad at. There's just you. You know, you start searching for things to blame. Why do you get mad with yourself like that? Afterwards, you don't refuse to make up and ignore yourself for a while, do you? Catch your reflection in the mirror. No. Then you get that big spanner thing out the boot. You know that big spanner thing they give you? It's fucking huge, you know, to undo your car wheel nuts. You know, you got that big spanner thing, it's pissing down with rain, you're doing this shit around your car, you know? There's people driving past going, ah, fucking hell, the Pope's broken down. And you see, car wheel nuts are not any other nut in the world. Any other nut they undo easily, slowly. Not car wheel nuts. No, they wait. They fucking wait. They wait until you're at full strain, and then they go... You watch in the car go, what, you lost? Fucking fingers! Have you done it yet? I'll do you in a minute. You put 2
2 fingers up, but you ain't got any anymore. So you ever put air in your tyres up the garage with that arrows? You ever done that? It's brilliant. You always go around the car with that arrows doing all that shit, you know? Suddenly you're in the fucking rhythmic gymnastics. And every time you go back round the car, you lift the fucker in the air. Why? What are you worried about? It's going to fucking pour out. See, those arrows, they're specifically designed that when you're trying to take them off your wheel, all the air you've just put in comes out. Yeah. Fuck it! See, I've been married for 28 years now. I've been married. 28 years. Can't stand a woman. I'll tell you what, she can take a punch. I'm only joking. I can see your faces. Yeah, he fucking looks like one of them. I'm only joking, I loved her. See, I don't like weddings, they make me nervous. I went to a wedding a couple of weeks ago. You know when you're in the church and you're asked to sing hymns? I don't know any fucking hymns. So no, you're always standing there doing that catch-up shit. You know, you're always standing there going, praise him, praise him. You're always next to that fucker who wants to show off his amateur dramatic skills. He thinks he's on Songs of Praise. He's right next to you going, ah, morning has broken. I hate them fuckers. They always harmonise happy birthday at somebody's birthday, you know? Happy birthday to you. All right, mate, it's only little Jonathan. He's only 2. It's not the Albert or Mr. fucking Go Compare. I don't like weddings. You know when you go to a wedding, you're all on edge, everyone's nervous, you know? You're going into the reception hall, you start holding the door open for somebody, you start doing all that nervous laughter, you know? After you. You know, they're doing the same back to you. No, after you. We're both standing there laughing at a fucking door. But you see that little laugh, that's acceptable. You can't do too much, otherwise it looks fucking mental. You know, if you're in a restaurant, you know, and you're at the table, you don't want the waiter to arrive at your table and go, ah, is everything okay with your meal? I mean, if you're in hospital waiting for major surgery, you want the surgeon to arrive at your bedside and go, ah, hello, I'll be performing your gallbladder operation today, so nothing to worry about there, all right? That little laugh, that's acceptable. What you don't want is some bloke to arrive at your bedside and go, ah, hello, your gallbladder's coming out today. And guess who's got the knife? That would shit you up, I think. It's like you can't over-agree with somebody. That looks mental as well. You know, if somebody says, doesn't the bride look lovely? You can't go, ah, yes! Fan-fucking-tastic! Set some legs! See all the relatives lurching into the reception hall? Have you seen that lot? It's like Night of the Living Dead, isn't it? All your relatives lurching into the hall, you know? Some of them only hanging on because they know there's fucking free food going. Scrounging fuckers. They all sit round the tables, everyone puts on airs and graces, you know, your auntie becomes the fucking Duchess of Kent. She sat at the table, over to live Leocashan. Oh look, they're serving lunch on. Gives it away when she starts eating, though, doesn't she? Stuffing food in the gob so far, she's got shrapnel wounds around her face. There's your nan on the other side of the table, she's eating with her mouth open, you can see it all fucking going round. It's like watching a fucking service wash, you know? You know, you're following 2 tomatoes going around going, help us! Please! Help us! And you know, the bride and groom, halfway through the evening, the bride and groom start wandering around the tables, don't they? What's that? They become like waiters. They arrive at your table and go like, is everything all right? Is everything all right? What do they expect us to say? No, the soup's cold. Take it back to the fucking kitchen. Well, you don't get the widow going around it awake at a funeral, do you? You know, walking around the tables. Are you miserable? Good. Is everybody fucked off? Fantastic. Have you noticed how knackered they are when they get to your table right at the back of the reception hall, the bride and groom? Because every table said the same thing. Oh, this must be the bestest day of your life. It was up until table 30. Now I just want to fucking shoot myself. You always get that wanker on table 40, you know? Virgin white! I don't think so. Thanks, Dad. Then you've got the highlight of the evening, the best man's speech. Oh, everyone loves the best man's speech. And I feel sorry for these best men because they've been practicing for months and months, but they always forget one thing, microphone technique. As soon as they stand up, they fuck it up. As soon as they stand up.
Is it working? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Great. Now, as you know, me and Darren, we've known each other since we were all fucking what?
Anyway, let's hear it for the bridesmaids. Let's hear it for the bridesmaids. Now, we got Nan with us, so it's lovely to have Nan with us. So a big wave to Nan, everyone. You always get that little toddler, you know, wander out onto the dance floor during the speeches, you know, about 18-month-old kid. You'll see him just wander out like... You know, his mum comes out all embarrassed. I'm so sorry. Fuck you! 3 hours later, his dad comes out doing exactly the same thing, pissed out of his head, you know? That same woman comes out, you know, I'm so sorry. Fuck you! Such a relief, isn't it, when the speeches are over and the disco starts, you know? Your nan's up, she's got terrible arthritis, but she looks fucking brilliant during the techno numbers. When you're at a wedding, you're having a really good time, right? You're on the dance floor, you're having a really good time, and women can do that great thing. Your wife ever do that to you? They can change your whole mood just by the power of suggestion alone. Your wife ever do that? You'd be on the dance floor, you know, and then your wife will suddenly slide up to you and she'll go, now listen, right? I'm going to tell you something now, but when I tell you, right, don't go fucking nuts for you. Now you're all ready. What the fucking hell is it? And they make it worse by going, because I know what you're like. I know when I tell you this, you're going to go fucking off on one. You really are. Now you're at full. What the fucking hell is it? And then she goes, see, that's why I can't tell you anything. Then you start talking about angry dancing, you know, like you're driving a forklift truck. Oh, blokes have got loads of them. There's the bus driver. There's the helicopter pilot, you know. You ever have that argument with your wife? You're winning and she starts to cry. That's it, you're fucked. Crying is the most potent way of winning an argument. You go, yeah, fuck you. She goes,
oh, sorry, love. My fault.
You always know when a woman's really angry, because if you notice, their words get further and further apart. Have you noticed that? Don't you care? She's angry. So you ever seen one of those dogs on those retractable leads? You ever seen that? They actually think their owners accidentally let them go free. You can see them go, fucking hold on, I've got a bit of room here, hold on. Yeah, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free! It's like ducks. Why do ducks eat bread? How the fuck did they get a taste for that? They got no baking skills, have they? You don't see David Attenborough on the TV going, and here we see in Greg's the Bakers. The mallard holding a large sliced loaf. You ever tried to duck a whole slice? They get all fucked up. They don't know what to do with it. They start pecking out the middle, you know? He's fucking wearing it. Suddenly looks like fucking Shakespeare. What is this I see before me? But granary bread? And why? Why do tiny little birds this size have to sing their little fucking heads off early in the morning? You know, they're up in the trees at 4 in the morning, little bird this size going, I'm singing my tiny little fucking head. And they're always happy, aren't they? I'm so happy. You never hear any miserable birds in the morning, do you? You know, up in the trees doing a couple of Morrissey numbers, you know? Every day is like Sunday. See, that's how birds communicate. They have to sing, they have to sing. To a bird, every day is just one big musical. You know, the birds are in the trees going, I see some worms, yes I do, yes I do. Yes, I see them too, yes I do, yes I do. I'm going to bed now, well shut the fuck up then. It's like pigeons. You never see a pigeon on their own, do you? They're always with a bunch of other pigeons in the middle of town, aren't they? You know? Oh, yeah, they're all fucking hard in a gang. You ever looked at a pigeon? You ever looked at one? They always look like they can hear something upstairs, don't they? People say the most ridiculous things. Like the other day, I was standing out here next to a door and a bloke went like, oh, you can't stand there, that's a fire door. If there's a fire, people are going to be running out of there. I said, I won't be standing here, will I? I'll be running with every other fuck you twat. Ridiculous. It's like the other day, I was standing on the platform of a station, an announcement come over the speaker, the next train is a non-stopping service. I'm standing there, a train went... What's the point in telling me that? That's like walking over to the guard and going, see that train? I'm not getting on it. That's like one of us running past the station going, hey, I'm not coming in. Same thing. And what is it? What is it with those people that get up out of their seat to get off the bus or the train and you jump in their seat and it's fucking hot, isn't it? You think, how can someone's arse generate this much heat? Oi, nuclear arse. It's like when you was a kid. Do you remember you was a kid and your dad had the Austin shipmobile for a car? You know, everything in it was that black vinyl plastic. When he parked that car in direct sunlight, when it was time to get back in the car, if he undone the door, it was like he'd undone a fucking pizza oven. It was like, all your fringe is gone, your eyebrows. He'd pull that seat back to get you in the back. You couldn't touch the seats. You were like, fuck. You know, your dad would get in the car and try and drive, but everything's hot. The fucking door, the seat, the steering wheel, the gear stick. He'd look like Mick Jagger in a fucking driving lesson, you know? You know, us kids are in the back all doing this, you know? My mum's up front fucking doing this. My dad's driving like this. People are waving at us as we're going down the street. Fucking hell, the Rolling Stones are on tour again. And what is it? What is it these days, people in cars, right, at level crossings? You know, they're perfectly rational people until they see that barrier start to come down. They run a little bit late and the train's coming. They sit there and they go, here's me in a Fiat Uno, a small crushable object made mostly of plastic and alloy, and here comes a huge fucking train doing 100 miles an hour. Let's see if I can beat it. Ding, 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 fuck! What did they think? The train driver was gonna swerve. I don't like travelling on the train late at night. I can't stand it. I always think that bloke with the mad swiveling eyes is going to lunge out at me and go like, hey, tickets, please. Well, you've got to be careful on trains now. You hear all these stories about people getting mugged. You know, they say in case of an emergency on a train, what you've got to do is you've got to pull that emergency cord. Yeah, that's great, that's great. That stops the train. Don't stop the mugger, though, does it? Now you're miles from any station, there's some bloke standing in front of you going, good, I've got more time. And you know some idiots, they just want to pull that cord just for a laugh. Why do they give idiots that, the option to stop the train? That's one of the train's major controls. That's the handbrake, that is. That's the driver's job, not our job. They don't give everybody a steering wheel to use on the bus, do they? You know, everyone's on the bus, I want to go home. Fuck off, we're going to Lidl's. Everyone's on a scam. It's like, the other day, I had to book a flight on one of these cheap airlines. They got a scam going, haven't they? You've got to do it all yourself. You have to get on the airline's website, put all the details in for them, choose your own seat, weigh your own luggage so you're not overweight, print out your ticket on your printer. Fucking, I only wanted to go to Tenerife. I didn't know I was working for the fucking company. Now I'm getting worried whether they're going to give me the time off work to go on this trip. And have you been through security lately at the airport? Have you been through security? They still make you take your shoes off. Do you know why? In case you wake up that bloke staring at the X-ray screens. Oh yeah, you're going through security, no shoes on, doing all that shit, you know? You can see him over there staring at the screens going... I love that it's security. I love that when you go through security, you know, they make you take your shoes off and your belt and your jacket and your bag. It all goes in that tray, goes through the X-ray machine. You're actually saying to the security bloke, you know, these terrorists, they actually think they're going to change the way we live our lives. Oh, I don't fucking think so. You know, you're standing there stark bollock naked. Some bloke behind you wearing white gloves going, oh, no. Not going to change my life. Every day's a crack. Now, if you see an unattended bag left somewhere, you go, ah, the fucking hell's that? Years ago, if you saw an unattended bag, you go, I'm fucking having that. Then you got to go through that big metal detector, you know, that big doorway one, you know, the one that's meant to pick up any metal. Have you noticed? It's made of metal. That's like having a sniffer dog that's into fucking drugs, you know? I've got to find some soon, man. I'm getting the EBGBs. Now you're just about to climb aboard a jet-powered machine that engineers have spent years eliminating drag and turbulence so you can reach speeds of 500 miles an hour at 37,000 feet, destinations far across the planet, but they overlook one thing, one tiny design fault that fucks all that up. Yeah. The queue in W.H. Smith's at the airport. Fuck me, have you been in that queue? It's the most miserable conga in the world. There's people in that queue, they've been there for years going, You know, they always have two people on the tills. Unless they're really busy, then they just have the one. Which is why when they call the flight, you're late for the gate, you're running up one of those moving walkways, dragging your bag behind you on wheels, and have you noticed it starts to make that suggestive growling noise like it's getting turned on? Have you noticed that? You'll be walking up one of those moving walkways, your bag will be behind you going like... If you're really late, it starts to get really sexed up. It's like... If everyone's late, it sounds like a fucking orgy, you know? Oh yeah, do me big time, do me. Do me? Where the fuck did that come from? If I said that in our house, my wife would go like, fucking what? You know, do me. I'll do you in a minute, you chimp. You get to the gate of the airport, there's those smug fuckers at the gate, you know, the speedy boarders, you know them fuckers that are paid extra to be fast-tracked up the front. You can see them standing there going, think you'll find I'm first. Tosser. You know, he's going for his pre-flight checks, you know, polo neck, check. Corduroy trousers, check. Really small penis, check.
I wake in the morning and I open my eyes and I look out the window and up to the skies and I wonder, yes I wonder, is this all there is? I stroll in the bathroom, take a look in the mirror, my head is a vacuum and nothing is clearer, and I wonder, how did my life get to this? I stumble downstairs and I stand in the hall and I stare at the letters across the floor, and no one has even remembered. I grab any bottle and I pour me a glass and I swore on the gospel, but that didn't last. Straight to the brain, it numbs the pain and the past. Look up at the picture hanging on the wall, me and you, and we had it all. Funny, oh, that money I can't recall. Then one day you just up and gone, round about the time it all went wrong, leaving me all alone. He was a funny man. He could make you laugh, make you cry. My, oh my. He would roam from town to town, and the folks would come from miles around. Killer routines, the songs he sings, the funniest man you've ever seen. Well, if I could go round again, feel the love from the crowd again, I bet you 9 times out of 10, well, I could do it again. Ooh, I could do it again. From the kitchen chair I can look out and see the empty swing at our favorite tree. I was never around when you fell down and grazed your knee. Well, I'm sorry, son. Why can't I be there to see you ride your bike, to pick you up and to hold you tight, kiss it better and tell you it's gonna be alright? I just didn't see it slip away. My life, my soul, gave it all away, just to hear them say he was a funny man. He could make you laugh, make you cry. My, oh my. He would roam from town to town, and the folks would come from miles around. Killer routines, the songs he sings, the funniest man you've ever seen. Well, if I could go round again, feel the love from the crowd again, I bet you 9 times out of 10, well, I could do it again. Oh, I could do it again. Customary bow before I go. The curtain falls on the final show. The lights go down all around, just a glow. There it is, all said and done. Something in there for everyone. Watch out, hallelujah, here I come. Now they would stand and they would cheer. I can see it now as if it were all right. you laugh, make you cry. My, oh my. He would roam from town to town, and the folks would come from miles around. Killer routines, the songs he sings, the funniest man you've ever seen. Well, if I could go round again, feel the love from the crowd again, I bet you 9 times out of 10, well, I could do it again. Ooh, I could do it again. If I could go round again, feel the love from the crowd again, I bet you 9 times out of 10, well, I could do it again. Oh, you know I could do it again. If I could go round again, feel the love from the crowd again, I bet you 9